In 1997, the Asian financial crisis broke out, and its harm spread to the whole world. In 1998, South Korea's GDP growth dropped by 5.8%, the Korean won depreciated by 50%, and the stock market plummeted by more than 70%. The Koreans have noticed serious problems in the industrial structure of their country's economy. The pillar industries of the national economy are all export-oriented, and are greatly affected by changes in the world economic environment. After the financial crisis, the South Korean government began efforts to change the industrial structure. Soon, South Korea's film and television industry, game animation industry began to receive government support and rapid development, and the e-sports industry, as a new force of the national economy, also received a huge opportunity for development. In 1998, StarCraft was released. The economic crisis has resulted in a large number of unemployed people, and many people use this game to pass the time. So some South Korean TV producers began to produce StarCraft-related programs. On the one hand, funds were tight at the time and the cost of producing interstellar programs was low. On the other hand, someone discovered that this humble computer game had a huge opportunity for development. This kind of accidental historical opportunity has made amazing Korean esports. Esports has been developing in the world for more than 10 years, but apart from South Korea, no other country has a complete esports industry chain like South Korea. Nonetheless, esports has been around for over a decade in the world. With the continuous standardization of the industry, the attention of mainstream media, the trend of commercialization and standardization has become more and more obvious. As a new competitive sports item, electronic sports has developed into a kind of electronic game competition among people with the spirit of modern competitive sports. On May 31, 2022, according to the British Guardian report, the game types are divided into victory and defeat battles and score casual games. There are three main types of battles. FPS. Undoubtedly, FPS has proven to be one of the game categories suitable as a competitive event in the field of endgames. The representative mobile game works in this category are mainly National Shootout and National Assault. MOBA works have been sought after by practitioners in the industry in the past 2 years. The success of League of Legends and Dota 2 has made game businesses attach great importance to the development prospects of mobile MOBA works. However, the shortcomings of this type of mobile game are also very obvious, such as complicated operation and difficulty in charging. Trading cards, Hearthstone, can be said to be the representative work of the current collectible card mobile game. This collectible card game developed by Blizzard is easy to operate, full of strategy, and has high viewing value. It attracted a large number of players shortly after its launch. Light competitive games represent those products that are difficult to achieve real-time interaction with leisure and entertainment as the core. By setting certain rules, such as time limit and game resource limit, they can also be used as competition items. Although the competition is not strong, but due to the simple operation, it also has a certain value realization ability. Flying shots such as Thunder Fighter, National Aircraft War, etc. Side-scrolling fighting such as Time and Space Hunter, Sword of the King, Day Day Hyun Dao, etc. Parkour such as Temple Run, Ninja Must Die, Pleasant Goat Run, Everyday Parkour, etc. Music such as Master of Rhythm, etc. Racing such as Real Racing 3, Everyday Speed, Asphalt 8, etc. Although the rules vary from game to game, there are some basic rules that are followed by all. It requires them from the three directions of coaches, referees and athletes, which guarantees the normal progress of the event to a certain extent. The composition of the esports industry is mainly divided into three parts. Player, that is, esports players, refer to those outstanding professional players who have been selected and qualified to participate in esports competitions. Like athletes in traditional sports, professional players have to practice a game, a project, for a long time. Players are generally divided into professional players and amateur players. The difference is that amateur players will only participate in competitions as amateurs, not as a professional game. Professional players generally belong to a certain club, team and form an employment relationship. Club, also called clan, like clubs in sports leagues, such as the NBA. It is a mutual benefit organization formed by the gathering of athletes. Professional teams generally have unique logos, such as team logos, uniforms, and a unified schedule. With the continuous improvement of industry norms and game level, more and more new roles have appeared in professional teams, such as team leaders, coaches, analysts, etc. They are generally responsible for the behind-the-scenes work of the team, such as player guidance and game analysis. Sponsor. The operation of the club is inseparable from the sponsors. The sponsors mainly provide support such as funds, objects or related services, while the club or event organizer conducts commercial promotion for the sponsors and forms a mutually beneficial relationship.